One, two, three. There we go. Hello, everyone. Good morning and welcome back to one of the multiplayer servers. Of course, I was going to say, I don't know what I was going to say. Anyhow, welcome back to Riverbend Springs. It's been some time since we last played on this server, so I thought let's jump on and see what there is to do. And, well, it's been quite productive. There's been quite a lot done. And there is quite a lot to do, which is exactly what we were after. So, I'll park... We'll park here, we'll block someone. Anyhow, let's have a quick look. Welcome along, everyone. Good to see you. Farming you for the first message ever. Well, there you go. Obviously, nothing to do on the... Was it raining or something? Nothing to do on the farm. Yourself, so you're in here. Welcome along, good to see you. Hey, Woodshock, how you doing? Well rested. Yeah, I crashed on Wednesday night. Just could not do it. So it was good actually going to bed. So anyhow, pretty much... Apart from a couple of fields in here, 16, 12 and 27, this chunk of the map's being purchased, so slowly working their way through, getting them all done. There's a few, obviously all of these are planted, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields which all need field prep and to be seeded, and if we get all that done, there's the reward of a contract down here on 81 to go and harvest. So that's basically the plan. We've got Tate, Hanson and Ben in here today giving us a hand, and I've got a puppy under my feet who is a little bit excited. Mrs. Argsy and one of the boys are out this morning, so she was quite excited to have me come and get her up in that this morning, and now she's getting into things, as you might be able to hear. She wants to go down the end of the house and find who's here and who's where. She's like, where is everyone? They're not here. It's normally those two that get up in the morning, not you. So anyhow, she's growing though. Amazing how quickly dogs grow, how puppies grow. You're all done without making a mess, so that's even bonus points. Come here. Oh, right. Here she is. Here she is. Oh, not the earphones. Here she is. She's very excited. Very excited, aren't you? Hey. Aren't you very excited? But yes, she's getting big. Oh, not too big to hold. But very inquisitive. Very well trained toilet and things like that. She's doing very good at that. She's learning how to be called, how to sit. She's good at sitting. She'll wait. She'll lie down. She'll even give you a high five if you've got food in your hand. Hey, but she also, ow, has very sharp little teeth and loves biting. Right, there you go. Hop down. Where's Carter? Get a toy and play with her, buddy. But yeah, very sharp little teeth. Right. I haven't spent enough time. It's funny. I need to go left here, don't I? Yeah, left and right. I haven't spent enough time on this map, considering how long it's sort of being one of the release maps and how there were so many complaints about not being many maps at start. I really haven't spent enough on this one. It's nice to come back and nice to appreciate it actually. It's getting here at this time of year. We're in January, so obviously towards the tail end of winter. You get all these leaves on the road and all those little details. You know, they do a great job, their map designers, at feeling alive, which is kind of cool. All done without making a mess. That's good. Good. So are you finished with planting already? Or are you finished with what you were having to do? Or just finished for the day? Alright. Let's have a look here. I'm pretty sure this is all set up for me for fertilizing. There we go, got solid fertilizer in that one. So there's these two fields. The idea is we're going to fertilize them first before they get ploughed. And that way around, they need ploughing. They don't actually need ploughing, but before they're prepped for seeding, got the plough. That's just the quickest way to do it. But if we get in and do this, then when they seed with the fertilizer and the seeder, that will go through and do all of that too. So there we go. That's the plan. Right. I don't think it matters which one I start in. keep out of the way of whoever it is down there, Tate doing the mulching. I'll get into this little one first. I know, miss, isn't it annoying when everyone just wants to ignore you and you just want to play? So we've got some rocks to pick on this one too. Right, steering assist. Carter, please. Right, hey Scooter, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome along. Those blinkers turned off. It was nice to have finally have the Anywhere Object Storage released over the weekend. Fun fact, I must have I don't know how I did this, but I completely messed up with my upload and didn't actually manage to send them an update originally. So they tested it last weekend when there was a whole lot of mods. Mod updates were released over the weekend. I think Mr. Marcel had gone in and spent a little bit of time trying to clear the backlog. But it came back saying there's no update. I was like, what? So it was great to see that that got reviewed again and released pretty quickly. Now we're just waiting for the bulk buy bunkers to hit testing. That has been some time, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm not worried. Just about carry on and go down and do that field, but we're not going to do that. G'day Tate, how you doing? In virtual hellos and in chat hellos. I can see how you're doing, you're mulching. Good. But yeah, just as I said, a beautiful map. Good looking map. It's also interesting, this is one of the maps where you obviously you're mulching angrily. This was one of the maps that we learnt about at FarmCon last year, which was kind of interesting. Hearing through the creative process and things like that. There's no one down there, girl. There's no one down there. She just keeps someone to go down to the bedrooms where she thinks there might be someone. But I've already taken her down there and shown her that there's no one there. Right. Hey, Swissome Gamer. Good morning to you, mate. Welcome along. Alright, 2% of the fertilizer used, and that is that field done. We'll jump across the road. Oh, Ben's waiting for us. Yeah, appropriate. Actually, the hazards. So there's a bit of baling done on the field we were just in actually there. So he's been doing. Yeah, up and underway. I love that. Love that telehandle. The fact it's got the hitch on the back, so you can run it with a trailer and things like that. Very handy. What have you got? She's got a piece of wood. Eh? Her favourite pastime is to go out and claim pieces of bark and wood from out of our garden. We use bark as mulch on our garden. What are you doing? Just like, I can see you're trying to do something that needs quiet, and I'm gonna chew this bit of wood and drop it angrily behind you to get your attention. I have. There you go. Well, that's proper puppy cam. Well, there she goes trying to get me. Piece of wood. Crazy puppy. What? You got your piece of wood. Please don't bite my hand. There we go. We don't time that well. Looks like Tate's done. Perfect. She is just wanting some attention. Yes. Here I'm stuck playing computer games. Hey, where's Carter? What's he doing? What's she doing? rock picker down here. Mulching going on the other side. It's a bit fast. Hey. Pass me a stick. Pass me a stick. Pass a stick. Coverage. Carter, please. The MT got an update. It's the MT, is that the plough? It's not the plough, is it? We've got woodshot coming in. Did you see Simple Inspector was released? Surprised that's not already been updated and put on all our servers. Simple Inspector is fantastic on multiplayer servers because you can see what everyone's doing. Also good if you're using lots of courseplay equipment. You can keep track of what's going on, how much longer it's got to go, all those kind of questions. Right. Going. Ah, okay. It has been put on servers already. There we go. Squeaky toys. I've already done this one, haven't I? Ah, I wasn't even thinking. Alright. Autopilot. I just did this and I was going to go in and do it again. Right, let's go down and do these other ones. It gave it where tated mulched it, applied it. Alright, I think we're going this way. Get these two. Sorry, pedestrians. You chose the wrong street to cross at that time. The thing with all these fields are so small, they do not take very long at all. Hey, Mum's not there. There's no one down here. There's no one down there. See, 2 letters. It's even given us a strip down the middle to do, but it wasn't worth doing. Not sure about the 180 ping. What's mine at the moment? 110-ish? 110, 120. Not ideal, but it's bearable. Manageable. Morning, Bo. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Well, you missed your first message there. Pretty good, was it? How's things, mate? Where are you tuning in from today? Taranaki or the Bay of Plenty? From the Bay of Plenty. Alright. Nice. How's things out that way? A bit drizzly down here this morning. Mrs. Argsy and my oldest have gone out this morning. They were participating in what's called Relay for Life. It's a annual 24-hour relay that they do, enter as teams, and it's as a fundraiser for the Cancer Society, and to honour cancer survivors and also those that we've lost to cancer. So she was, she volunteered to do the 6 to 7 a.m. Session this morning. We'll go down and do field 2. I think that's the last one that's going to need any. Everything else that's growing is fully done, so we'll go down and do field number 2. Well, then we can probably actually just about find a planter and come and maybe start doing some planting. It's getting dark. I'm worried it's going to start snowing on us. So yeah, she's volunteered to do that. So I've gone in and done an hour of walking around a track, basically. I would not have thought there was enough space for a car to go across in front of me there, but proven wrong once again. Haven't opened the curtains yet, so I'm not sure. Fair enough. It's always a very, very popular event and a very successful fundraiser normally. It's first right and then we'll go left. I hope. There we go. Oh, that's going to take us straight into the farmyard. And I'm going to field 2 anyhow. Around this way. So this is a big merged field. And then over the road here. Started off as a grass field. Now got crops in it. There we go. Played a Relay for Life many years ago in one of the bands. It was a nice one. Yeah, one of boys' friends was going down and playing at the he's in one of the high school stage bands. So he was going down to do that. Morning Chinook, how you doing, mate? Good to see you, buddy. Unplayable, all good woodchuck. Enjoys the multiplayer servers, right? It is a very good course and it's always very popular and very successful. It's cool. Yeah. Sounds like what? Really? Probably over the road at the neighbour. It's because it's morning time and they're waking up. Can you keep her busy? Thank you. Oh, did I get that? Not quite. I'll do that up in a second. Alright. Did you, have you just finished your first week at work? What's your new job this week, Chinook? feel like he was starting on St. Paddy's Day. You've got a cheap internet because you gotta do what you gotta do, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. How did it go? How was the first week? Enjoy it? Will go well? Make some new friends? I'm paying 180. Yeah. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't do that either, Woodshot. Yeah. Oh, I know, it's just not the same when everyone... There's different people in the morning, isn't there? Come here. Come here. I was going to get your bed so you could hang out with me, but... Hey, you just want to bite. It's the annoying thing, you just want to bite. Hey, you just want to bite hands. It's the fun thing to do in the morning. Just bite hands, isn't it? No, 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 no. I was going to say you could hang out with me, but I don't think you're going to, are you? You're not going to hang out with me very good. You're normally such a good little girl sleeping. This morning gig's not you, is it? You're an adventurous, active person in the morning. Hey. Ah. Okay. Hey. Hey. Gonna go find... He's got it. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Take your stick. Where's your stick? Where's Carter? Try again, mate. Try again. Right. Oh. Sorry. Puppy play. First week's done. Nice one, nice one. Hey, Farms and Bob, how you doing? Good day to you too, my friend. Haven't managed to catch the stream. At least you're able to catch me this morning. This afternoon, this evening. Of course, what is it? It'll be evening for you, is it? Pleasure to have you here, mate. Pleasure to have you here. You did a ride along with an Ambo the other day. Nice one. Nice. Right. Let's have a look. Now, do I need to come up and do some lime on some of those fields? Before we go any further. Rusty, Money Gaming. Good morning, mate. How you doing? Let's have a look. $13, $14 after ploughing. $13, $14 and $21 need lime on them. Do I need to come and plough or rock pick, or what's the story? What do I need to do now? We'll bring the lime up. Okay. Okay. There we go. Dump that there. Let's see if we can pick these up. How you doing, Rusty? Good to have you here, mate. Hope you are well. Right, so there's a couple of lime. Is there any more floating around out here? That's all fertilizer I've just unloaded. It's also fertilizer. I'm pretty sure this is a lime production point here. So let's figure out where the trigger for it is. Right, so we've got 30,000 litres of lime. So, lime, change output mode. One distributor. I don't want to distribute it, do I? Remind me how to get some lime out of this. Does it spawn lime in these ones? I don't actually know. Do I just park next to it? Ah, it's got a refill trigger, so I should just be able to park next to it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right, so it doesn't spawn pellets, it just refills. There we go, got that sorted. Right. Looks like it's working. Right, there we go. Let's go back up and get this put on. Carter, please. Hey Ben, how you doing? Right, I'm gonna guess and try and go the right way here. See if we can make our way back to where we were. How you doing, Ben? Good morning, mate. Welcome along. I'm doing good, Rusty. Doing good. Alright, I remember seeing the FSVR billboard before, so we're definitely in the right direction this way. Keep on heading up this way. Morning, Mark. How you doing? Oh, evening to you. Nice to have you here. Congrats, I did notice the Dessert Factory was finally released on the weekend, on Friday. It was nice, and congrats on that, mate. Okay, which one was I liming? This one on the left, isn't it? Yep. So now that it's ploughed, we should be good to go. Let's just double check this first. Let's just check. Oh, I need to correct our width because we're spreading lime. But yes, that's taken that off there. Alright, we'll get out of Hanson's way and sort that out. We're going to end up with a patchwork of colours. That's right. That's bigger. Is that the right width? No, that's not the right width. What is the spread of lime is? I think it's 18 meters. I'll disconnect and reconnect. That's it. Oh, there we go. Really shouldn't have to do that though, really, should you? I know why, but should auto detect it. Should auto detect it. Anyhow, that's what it is. Watched your video with FSG the other day. Just started to watch an old George Sanders video where he denied a front-mounted twin-rotor rake. Oof. Would have been a better tool than the merger. So he was pro mergers, was he? Interesting. Might have to find that and watch it, Colin. What was that based on? Was that based on the merger's more gentle on the grass, or just does a better job picking it up? I'm gonna have to watch, find out. Always interesting. Yeah, got the update out finally, Mark. I was saying earlier, I don't know how I did it, but apparently when I uploaded the update, even though I'd uploaded and said it was an update and everything, apparently I didn't actually do the update. I didn't upload an update. I have no idea what happened. I got to admit, and I think we talked about this last time, is that the update system, or the mod hub in general for uploads, is a bit cumbersome. But hard to follow sometimes. But anyhow, it is what it is. Right. Been watching us make cheese, who gets up early and who skips dinner so you can farm together. So FSG gets up early, and I stay up late. So we're normally doing that at about 9 PM my time, 8 AM FSG's time. So on a Sunday morning, Saturday night. Sunday morning, Sunday night. So his morning, my evening. Get those done. But of course, daylight savings is coming up soon. So somewhere in the next... oh, why have we got stuck there? I want to change direction. Somewhere in the next couple of months, or next month, we'll be swapping around. It'll go to being sort of 8 PM my time, 9 AM his time. Bit of a swap. $700k downloads this week, nice one. Good. Is that across all your mods, Mark? I think I'm at about 250-ish, I think. Chopping through it. It's funny doing a smaller field with the lime. It feels like it's gone a long way, but it's not. It's just a small field. You're like, oh look, I've done a whole field with only using a third of a tank of lime, but due to the field size, nothing else. Right. Here we go, down and to the left and do those two. Gotcha. Easy. Actually, can I go down that way? Driving around without my beacons on. It's not good. Also had our work lights on the road. Shouldn't be doing that. So with what's next then, Mark? We're going to see the logistics make an appearance. Because that'll be, what will that be? I'm sure this is working. Nope. Have to wait for these to be ploughed. Yep. This is one of those silly things with Farm Sim, because it's been mulched, I can't actually put any lime on it. So frustrating. Logistics is submitted, major service soon. Nice one. Good job. Could be at 1 million downloads before we know it then, won't you? Actually, I wonder if there's a... I'll just leave this tractor here, hooked up, and see if there's a spare tractor. I'll do something with... Here we go. Quad bike pickup. Alright, there we go, there's a tractor. I just stole Tate's tractor. Okay. We'll get rid of this. This is in the way at the moment. On one of the fields. So we're taking this down to sell at the farmer's market, which, if I'm not mistaken, is there. It's down there. Straight down, all the way to the end. Left and right. Okay, let's see if we can get this done. He was using it on a fast track and big square baler doing hay. Ah, okay. For his real farm. I wonder if it's to do with hay, because when grass is dry, it's more likely to break, and I've watched a lot of Trevor Bales Hay and Ranch, and in the US, and he talks a lot of, particularly when they're doing lucerne and alfalfa hay and things like that, is how gentle you need to be on it. Otherwise, if it gets too dry, you lose and you can break it and kind of wreck the grass. So I wonder if it's the merger's more gentle on that. Interesting to know. First submitted Desert Factory on the 27th, but recorded and submitted on 23rd, so it took 3 months to pass. Yeah, that's one of my things I think would be great, is just a little bit more transparency. Sorry, you were probably safe to pass me and then you got nervous as I started drifting across the centre line. Only because the at the moment I think it says 17 working days for some newly submitted mods. I submitted the bulk buy bunkers on the 17th of February, so we're already over 25 working days and it hasn't even been tested yet. I think that's the way the frustration becomes. Oh, sorry truck. Thank you for stopping. Kind of didn't have much of an option there. Yeah, that Nexat mod that published a week after the DLC, I saw that too. Yeah. It was just a script mod though, wasn't it? That's the only rationale I could think of for that one right now. Ooh. Is Bales sell in the same spot, or do they have a different trigger on this? Don't have my triggers turned on. It's a lime station. Must just be there. Oh no, there it is. See, this is what I thought. See, this is one of those ones where there's actually no clear and obvious evidence that there is a sell point here, right? If you submitted a mod like that, it'd be like, well, where's the evidence that there's a sell point? People shouldn't have to do that. There we go. And got rid of those anyhow. Let's back down to the farm. Bunkers coming soon. I'll show you in a second, Rusty. Show you in a second what I've got in the testing at the moment. You'll probably enjoy it actually. Probably be quite handy for you on. It's going to be, well, all going well. It's going to be all platforms, right? I I feel embarrassed that I have to continually go and check the map and figure out which way is the best way to go. Actually, we probably want to go all the way down here and then that way to get back to the farm. Okay. So what happens if I go in cab for this? It's probably going to glitch out for 10 seconds while it takes time for everything to catch up. Come on. Come on, frames. This is always a risk. For some reason on multiplayer servers it takes a long time for this to catch up. Sometimes it doesn't. It's frustrating because it should not be like this. Because I think you'll find if I tab out of this again, it's not going to fix it either. Let's give it, we'll try and see if we can get all the way back to the farm with this frames, or lack of. But I don't think going out of cab will change it, Mark. Pretty sure I've had this before. It's still the same. 9 frames per second. I don't know why. Changing into cab, I've had it before on multiplayer servers, change into cab and it just goes the doof. And it's so frustrating. Disgusting, right? I lose a frame going back in cab. Yeah, it only does it sometimes, Mark. It's a strange one. We'll find somewhere to get back. Have I cleared out my shaders? Not recently, Chinook. But but it shouldn't matter. I know. I'm surprised I've managed to drive, considering the low frames and high ping. I've managed to get this far, but we'll get there. We're just complaining about the frame rates. John, ignore me. I'm gonna have to log in and out to refresh this, which is fine. We'll do that. Anyhow, we'll get back into the yard and then I'll sort things out. The jumpy school bus. Alright, here's the farm entry. One of the farm entries. Right. Park ourselves here. Let's get this fixed. Right. You can hop in anything now and it sucks. Right, let's just do this. So, go there. I'm just going to log in and out. Restart my game, but in the meantime, Rusty, if you're still there, let's have a look. See if I can find this. Down here. Right. So just get this game started up again. Launch that. Oops, there we go. So this is the bulk bunker. So basically there's 5 different parts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 individual bunkers. So each of these is individual. You got stone, manure, lime and fertilizer. The lime and fertilizer are a bit hard to differentiate, but that's those there. And then on this side we've got a multi-bunker, which is the roof on, which is lime, fertilizer and stones. So you can dump those down anywhere and they act as buy points. These are the screenshots I've uploaded with it. So there you go. That's filling up with lime in the middle there. Each one's got its own trigger and it's all related to that. So you actually have to back into the right bunker. Yeah, it's the manure. Yeah. So that is that one. And then I have this. Once that one's gone through testing, then I'm going to test another one, which is my shed pack. This is a pole shed pack. So there's 3 different sizes. 3 bay, and each one gets progressively wider and deeper and higher. A little baby shed, mama shed and big daddy shed. And there's 2 versions of each. Shot from inside them. But yeah, each version has just a plain shed, and then there's also one with object storage in it. So you can store bales and pallets and whatnot in the ends. So they all have 2 bays, and the ones that have the bale storage, pallet storage, there's straw on the ground, so you can see exactly where to put them. So just as soon as Giants decide to test the bulk bunker and that gets through, then we'll look at bringing that one in. And I'm trying to get many other things working at the same time. That's what I got. I'm going to build New Zealand things up as we go. So somewhere in here, try to delete them. Oh, it's around the other way. Maybe I've deleted those screenshots. Oh no, here we go. This is still a work in progress, but this is a New Zealand style fence. So I haven't managed to get it working down the hill yet, but it's basically what we call a 7-wire board and batten. Oh, not board and batten, just a 7-wire batten fence. Real old school way of fencing. So I have managed to get it going down the slope, but when it goes down the slope it goes in both directions, as you can see. So not sure what's happening with that. It works pretty well up on the flat, but trying to get it to work on the slope's been where I've struggled. So that's a work in progress too. I'm actually really enjoying figuring out how to do all of those kind of things. What did I use for snow? I haven't actually put a full snow plane on top, Scooter. I've just used the shader and the second UV map where you can offset it to the left of 0 and it will apply snow on surfaces, or just it applies the frost. So just fingers crossed that that's going to satisfy Giants. I know that's what they were happy with in 22, and I'm pretty sure I've seen sheds in 9 and 25 which are done exactly the same way, but who knows. Oh, I know. No one's paying you attention, are they? No one's paying you attention. Mum will be home soon. Hey, where's your brother? Where's your brother? Did you go for a walk outside, buddy? Did you take her for a walk outside? Maybe. Right. Where do we get to? So we brought the trailer back. Need to refresh my memory what we were doing now. We can probably go and find a tractor. There's Henson. What he was taking a toilet break. So, Ben, did you what? Find out. Ben, what do you want to plant? Okay. That'll do for now. I'll just grab the seeder and come and do those. 13 and 14 barley. Alright, there we go. 13 and 14. Now, do we have some more seed floating around somewhere? Someone wants a cookie, I know. Elder, how you doing? G'day Chad, welcome along mate. Good to see you. Bendercat, good morning as well. John, catching back up. How you doing mate? Good to see you. Joe, hello, how you doing? Evening Yan, how you doing mate? Good to see you. Your cat's watching the screen. Can she hear the dog whining? They give you a hard time about snow dust. Oh, well, let's see. Who knows? Might find out it doesn't work. Right, is there some seed floating around? We might even have enough to do barley. Just try and see. You got any seed floating around anywhere, Ben? Okay. Taking a trip to the shop. Yeah, I hope it works because I really don't want to have to do the whole snow thing that they've got. Could I argue that it doesn't really snow in New Zealand anywhere that these would be? Probably not. Anyhow, right. How many hours would it take to create the bunkers and sheds out of interest? The modelling part I'm pretty quick at, to be fair. So for those ones, I created the smallest one first, and then basically just not stretched them, but just grabbed the pieces and made them bigger for each of the different sizes. Once I had one shed, it was pretty quick. Probably only took me an hour to make the next one bigger. But it's the doing all the texturing, and then gaming it all, putting all the clear areas and level areas and all of those bits and pieces takes a wee bit of time. I reckon now that I've done one or two, I could probably do a shed in, I don't know, from start to finish in 3 or 4 hours. Just bowl that out of the way. Best way to get rid of it. Right, let's fill this right up. But yeah, it all depends on what you're trying to do. Something more complicated, like there's not much to do in that. Like, yeah, more complicated models can take longer to texture. It depends how accurate you want to be with the textures and things. I've also not cheated. I'm just using any in-game textures. So let's say, for example, I wanted a red roof that looked like tin. I'd find the texture that's in-game for the roof that's in front of us on the vehicle dealer, and just use that. It's just the easiest way to do it, rather than creating your own. But one day, who knows? What was that, buddy? I hope you stopped it. Only snows in the South Island at best. Yeah, I don't think they'd accept that argument, because what if someone in somewhere else wants to build a shed like that? Which I understand. Let's just wait and see. I did follow a tutorial, actually, Scooter. I did try and for 22 build one, and I'm trying to remember who did the tutorial, but it was basically you built a plane and then you subdivided it and then you kind of decimated it and scaled it, and it looked okay. It wasn't perfect, but it looked okay. Not too bad. It had a bunch of elephants on the first water crossing on the 6th stage and sent me into the forest, so you know. I know. I was actually surprised. I surprised myself a little bit, not with how slow I was, because I knew that was going to happen, but I think on every single stage, except for the last one when I got a puncture and then just blew a whole lot of time apart. Sorry, I just check we're going to 13 and 14, which are those two. If I didn't spin anywhere near as much as I did, I would have been fine, but oh my goodness, the amount of spinning I had. It's ridiculous. Right, have these fields been... These haven't been ploughed yet? Have these been ploughed and stone picked? Maybe they have. Let's try again with the lime. I didn't want an AR worker, I wanted to use steering assist. That's a lime. Lime's still not working? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Yes it is. There we go. Wrong screen. Cool store would be a useful mod. Wouldn't be bad, would it? How many mods have I made total? 3 or 4, Mrs. Prof. Still baby steps, still learning. Oh, that's going on the wrong way. Farmer Cop Raid. Hello everyone from Farmer Cop stream. Welcome across. Nice to have you here. Thanks Farmer Cop for the raid. Very much appreciated. Hope you had a good stream. So you're doing some work on Frankenmuth. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Welcome along. Jbot, hello. Good to see you. Yos, Farmer Kool-Aid raid. Hey Jesse, how you doing? Nice to have you here. How do you set AD up for a double load king trailer because they have multiple discharge nodes? For unloading is easy because you just make sure you put your trigger far enough forward and it'll keep unloading. It'll just keep driving forward until they're all unloaded. Where you'll struggle is possibly the filling, but you just need to make sure your trigger's far enough away. Oh, hey, puppy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, you're tangled in something. You got my mouse cable. Yeah, from around here. Hello everyone. I know not everyone's seen you yet, so hello. It's Stella. Stella is our dog we've had for 3 weeks now, 4 weeks, and oh, she wants to give kisses. She's very, very friendly, and she just wants some attention at this morning because Mrs. Argsy is away. She's out at the moment. She'll be home soon, but normally it's Mrs. Argsy and the boys looking after you, isn't it? Not me. And she's loving biting, especially fingers and hands, which we want to try and stop, don't we? Well, thank you for the kisses. Thank you. Here you go. There you go. There you go. Miss Carter. Who's it? Right. My mouse went completely walkaways. Where's Ma? Go find Carter. Where is he? Don't put your head in there. Don't put your head in there. Hey, Farmer Shadow, how you doing? Good to see you. Right, get over the road here. So anyone who's just joined, this is one of our multiplayer servers. We've got 4, I think, running for the community at the moment. This one's Riverbend Springs. It's been going since the start of FS25. We've also got New Frontier, which is a multi-farm map. It's got 4 farms, I think, on it. And pretty much all the plots of land have been purchased and the whole map's now one big farmland. We've been running a server on Calmston Farms, as well as just added River Bottom, Missouri into it. Missouri River Bottom. I always get the name wrong because it's River Bottom Customs. So open to anyone to join. So we try and stream off them at least once a week. Normally this time on a Saturday for a lot of you. It's Sunday morning here in New Zealand. And otherwise on a Wednesday night New Zealand time, which would be Wednesday morning, Tuesday evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. Let's try and do streams to be able to cover off the different corners of the globe we already have viewers coming in from. She's very cute, Joe. So you're filling it yourself, it's the unloading. Just make sure you have the unload point, the trigger far enough past where the unloads are, so that the truck wants to drive. So what it should do is get the first unload point and dump that, and then go to the next ones. Hey. She is beautiful, Jessie. She is. Hey, Shea, good morning to you. Welcome along. Now your dog's looking behind the computer trying to find the other dog. They're funny like that, aren't they? Very clever. Very clever animals. Alright, last one. Oops. So you just move the trigger, so where you put the label for the unload, you just need to make sure that is further ahead, so it looks ahead. So I'd change my settings. I can't show you. No, we don't have auto drive on this. I'd change my settings so that the unload point is that the label is at least 100%. Let's say there was let's say along between this fence and the cars was a trigger. Well, there's one just there. Okay, yeah. Let's say the unload trigger was here at the lime station. I'd make the label all the way up here. So I'd put the label for that silo about here. So that the truck goes past the unload point and wants to get to this point. And then you need to change a setting in there for the look ahead distance for triggers, and you make that longer. So I'd make that like 100 meters. And then it looks for any trigger within 100 meters of that label. So it should drive up. It's all trial and error, but that's kind of the best way I can explain it. Glad you get to watch it live. Normally, rewatching it from Michigan, you say, nice, Niall, pleasure you could be here. They know, they do know. Right, turn those off. So we're planting some barley in this one, these two. Hopefully we'll be able to get this all done and then go do that harvest contract, which was the reward at the end of all the work. Right, let's get this set up. Steering assist, 12 meters. I mean, it's such small fields, it shouldn't take us too long, right? Plug that in and go. The other server I didn't mention, which we still have running, is a realistic server running on FS22 on the Oaks, which is still proving to be popular and been running for some time, which is good fun. All right. Thanks again, everyone who's come across from Farmer Cop's stream. Pleasure to have you here. Thanks for hanging around. I did see actually. Jess, thanks for the subscription as well. Appreciate that. There we go. Ooh, struggling a little bit up this hill. It feels like it anyhow. I was like combining on there now. On the Oaks. Big H, nice one. Nice one. Looking forward to seeing some Briscoe bring a map to FS25. Very cool. What's that? And literally, what have we got? 2 passes and we're done? Just about. Pretty close to 2 passes and we'll be done. Two S790s with 54 heaters on a 35 hectare field doing wheat on course. I must say they do very well so far, no issues. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hey. I know, I'll play with you lots, I promise. I'll play with you lots, promise, once I'm finished. You've got your first pigs in-game share, I hope. Or are you actually getting pigs? That'd be great if you were. Pigs make very good pets. They also make very good bacon and very good ham. In-game. Nice. The thing I've found with animals, it's very hard to do animals in a content sense. Oh goodness, I keep on turning things off instead of lowering them down. I don't know why that is, considering I've had these settings running for a while now. Saw a pig in the passenger seat of a car in San Fran. We have lots of people who have pet pigs here in New Zealand. In fact, the farm manager at my wife's family's farm had a pet pig. But you had to be very careful with it. You didn't want to get between her and like a building or a car. You wanted to make sure you had space. You didn't like other way around. You didn't want to have her to feel trapped. She got really nervous and wasn't afraid to show it by biting or trying to headbutt you. And she was big. She was a big pig. You mentioned about the F1 before, Mark. I was trying to avoid that conversation. Poor old Liam. I've seen many a meme which have been directed his direction, which is a bit unfortunate. But one of the ones I saw, which was quite funny, was everyone in New Zealand basically poking him with a stick, saying, "Do something, do something." Here you go. Good. I just want to play. I just want attention and I just want to play, don't you? Yeah, I know. You've been asleep all night. Enjoy pigs twice. Do you want to hop up again? Come on. Oh. Do you reckon you can sit here without trying to eat my headphones? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, that doesn't go in your mouth. That doesn't go in your mouth. Let's put those behind my back and see if that helps. And you can drive this tractor for me. Don't hop all the way up there. What's the, this is an old cat, Mark. Look, she's playing with the mouse. She's now standing on my desk. Come on. It's not where you go. This is one FSG actually. He was doing a sample for doing a patched one rather than embroidered. Hey, no biting, no biting. And he needed something to do, so he did the old Argsy rules hat, didn't he? Right. You're going to be annoying. I know you just want attention. I know you just want attention. Hey Touch, hey Dom, mate, good to see you. The next Verstappen casualty. Yeah. Yeah. You start to, well, I know people have talked a long time about the fact that car, as you say, Chinook, is built around Max, but I think I reckon we're gonna see this year that it's gonna catch Max out as well. He's gonna have to push harder than he wants to, and it's gonna lead to some issues for them, I reckon. Because you can't argue Liam's fast. He proved that last year driving the Racing Bulls car, and you just got to look at how that car's doing this year. And you know, Isaac Hudges stepped straight in and been fast, and Yuki's been looking really solid. But I don't think it would matter who you put in the car. I think they'd all be having exactly the same struggles versus the person who's been driving it for 4 years and 5 years had it developed around them. Anyhow. I'd swap the AG cap I wear every day at work for the locking leg because it needed washing. Nice. Maybe you need a new one, Mark. Hey. Oh no, I thought Mum would have been home by now. I thought Mum would have been home by now. It's cute until she tries to bite your hand all the time. Yeah. Alright. Hey, Kiwi Sim Farmer, good morning, mate. Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Part of that though is Chinook. I mean, he's spent a lot of time in that car. He's driven that car. Maybe not this year's exact spec, but you know, he got some time in last year's car. Surely they picked him based on the fact that he was more likely to be able to extract the pace out of it. That's probably what they were hoping for, that he's going to be the one. And given the chance. Is that Mum home? Where are you going? Hey, Stella. I think hey. Oh, I know. Carter just went up there. Now you can't get up there. Come here. Goodness. Yeah. Anyhow, what I was saying was they must have seen something in what Liam could do, that he was of the two between him and Yuki was the more likely one to be able to make the car work. But who knows? Hopefully he can have a decent run in the race today, and then when they get to Suzuka in a couple of weeks, a track he's been on, familiar with, maybe he can make things work. But he can run out of chances pretty quick. Such is the ruthlessness of Red Bull. Right. What's going in the other fields? What are we going to put in the other fields? So I've done the barley. Oats. Oats since what about 21? Oats on both of them. Oh, is it? Right. Hey. Right. So, oh, that's been planted. Okay, so 22. So 21's been planted with sunflower. And 22's going to get these oats up in here. You think? I actually read someone had written a rather well considered piece in on Facebook, which never use Facebook for information, but did make the point is Liam needs to be more assertive and just actually say this isn't working. This is what needs to change for me to make this car work. He's the only one who's in that position. There's no point comparing lap times to Max Max was 0.2 faster through this sector than you were, and he used more throttle and more brake and that through there. It's just, as much as professional race drivers. And that was one of the things he said right at the start was, we're expected to be able to drive anything. And I need to adapt to it rather than the car adapting to him. So he's got that mindset. Maybe he'll adapt to the car. But, like you say, there's been plenty of years of people previously trying to show. Interesting, Hamilton seems to be doing the Leclerc. Yeah. I think you probably find part of that might be a motivation thing, right? Hamilton's probably, always wanted to drive for Ferrari and finally gets his chance, and he comes in there and, he's motivated to do well. And something fresh, right? He stuck in the same team well, not stuck, but working with the same team for 7, 8, 9 years, however long he was with Mercedes. He might actually be looking forward to enjoying the change. Right. So this must be what's going in 22, by the way? What are we planting in 22? No, not 22. 2. Field number 2. No, it's field 2, sorry. The one down by the farm. Okay. G'day, Bosun. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. Welcome along. Nice to have you here. Oh, that's just the marketing power of Hamilton, right? Yeah, his as a brand, I think Lewis has done very well. Yeah, yeah, he does it better than anyone. Always has. Oh, whack 'em all. Alright. One more lap. One more lap. And then we'll be up and down. Oh, is it? Share. Exciting. Looking forward to seeing it. No surprises though. No giveaways. I want to wait and see when it's finished. 136,000 litres of wheat from a 35 hectare field. Nice one. That's good. Very promising. Nice to have you all here. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Pleasure to have you hanging out with us this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Hey Barkman, how you doing? Welcome along. Kids are doing homework so they can go and play PlayStation. But anyhow, if you are enjoying things and haven't already, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, leave a like on the stream. It would be very much appreciated. Thank you. Oh, that field's not actually seeded. Oh no, what's going on over there? It is seeded. Rolling it. Gotcha. Interesting how the rolling changes the texture like that. Looks like you've got stubble in that now. It's crazy. Can I control Hanson and Ben? Yeah, easy. Easy, Barkman. I've just realised, for whatever reason, is... There we go. Not that you can tell the difference. Apart from being able to see the chat from Hanson and Ben, I was on monitor rather than actually catching the stream. Catching the game on its own. Anyhow. RX struggling with the 70 cube auger wagon. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of weight. A lot of weight. Just need a little bit of an uphill and it probably going to make it a little bit hard. You could think too, Woodchock, one of the issues, one of the things you always find is that you're inclined to go as fast as possible. Here comes the planter. Always go as fast as possible across the field. Whereas you're not going to be going, if you're driving a 8RX across the field with the grain cart on it, you're not actually going to be going as fast as you can. You'll probably be just picking a gear and limiting it. Right, so what have we got left to do? 2 to plant, we've got to finish off this. And then, I think everything's done. 30 needs rolling. This one's there, right. I'm using controller today, Barkman. I should be using my wheel, but I've been getting lazy about wheeling out the wheel and getting it set up, but I've got a wheel on the controller, does that count? Oh. That's my guidance steering on that one. Not ideal. What was that? That's an annoying little pop-up. So how much seed did we start off with? There was, what, 20% in there? So we probably would have had to fill up. We didn't have to fill up for those first couple, but... Roller coming into the field. Did I miss? I've missed just a little strip in there, haven't I? Maybe not. Showing up as. No. Visually I have, but I don't think the map data shows it as planted, so. Be good. Okay, there's some guy. How you doing? Good morning to you. Welcome along. Okay. Couple of passes. And we'll be done. Ooh. Take the right road. There we go. Right. So the other thing I think we need to do with these is they probably could have another layer of fertilizer. Here, grab the... What is Hanson doing? Where are you going, Hanson? He looks lost. Look funny, so over... Okay. Right. They dropped fertilizer off on the edge of the field because it was already double fertilizer and they forgot to pick it back up on the way. There we go. Right. She's doing good, some guy. She's doing good. She's learning some commands and doing pretty well with those. She's yeah, just getting really comfortable around the house and with us, and she's been good. Very good. Very good with her toilet and going outside, so not having to clean up too much inside, which is even better. Ignore my little lost control there. Where are we? Next street. Sorry, what crop are we putting in field 2 again? What crop are you putting in field 2? Down by the farm? Oh yeah. Okay, so sunflowers into field 2. Right, so I'm done planting. Happy days. Do you want me to... Can I put fertilizer on those fields we've just done now then? Yeah? Okay. Done. Alright. So we're going to grab the spreader, see if we can fertilize those. I don't actually know where this was parked. Up in here. Noisy kids today. That's there. Turn that off. Turn all that off. Let's quickly do our duty. That's for this. Give it a quick wash. It's not actually too dirty, to be honest. Nothing looks too dirty, which is even better. Steps. The doit's looking good. Alright. Let's have a look. Should be. This has got lime in it. Alright. Take this back. And then we will go and grab some fertilizer. Depends if dropping an auto power is the same. Okay. Off to watch a game where fully grown men sprint around pitch with wooden weapons, plucking a rock hard ball at each other's heads. Also nice hurling catch. Great description, Bob. Great description. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Enjoy your game, and we will see you soon. Evening, FSG. How are you, buddy? How's things, mate? Having a nice Saturday night, nice relaxed Saturday evening, I hope.
Lazy.
Right. Let's see if we can dump this somewhere sensible. Like, I don't know, right in the middle of here. Okay. And we'll pick all this fertilizer up. About to fire up WRC. You've got a couple more stages to do, don't you? Good luck. Did you finish them all? No, you've finished them all, haven't you? You're just out to have a play. Nice. You're finished. Yeah, it was savage. I actually really enjoyed it. So this is the first of the rallies I've done, whereas a couple of stages I actually managed to finish the stage without having any real damage. I think I had to do a little bit of body work and maybe one component, like suspension or something, but everything else was fine until the last couple of stages. Puncture was frustrating, but it's life, right? Sweet spot is, yeah. And I don't know if you found yours spun real easy. My car would go round in circles at the drop of a hat. Hey, the sign's changed. That's because I reloaded the map. Yeah, it was crazy how easy it would go around in circles. Can't play with setup. Even if I could play with setup, I don't think I could make it better. Dodging pedestrians left, right and centre. Right. Is that set up to the right width? Right, I'm going to have to disconnect it, reconnect it, and then we'll get the right width. Here we go, 30 meters. Deja vu, we were doing this an hour ago. Double check that that's actually working. Oh, this one's already done twice. Oh, because this had sunflowers in it. And that planter The sunflower planter will apply fertilizer. So. This one, however, there we go, that's working. Good. That's your excuse, you sticker. Well, my excuse was those lions that chased me around the car for 2 minutes. Puncture only took 90 seconds to repair, but I managed to lose 3 minutes on that stage. Had to be the lions. Good fun though. It's nice having a challenge against people you know. I was thinking that, actually. 100%. Or Liam, I know. I know. He's just finding out what everyone expected, that Red Bull's got a car that's fast for Max, and anyone else who tries and drives it struggles. It's good to see him overtake some people in the sprint. Make some spots. He might have been a bit aggressive, but got his elbows out. Wasn't penalised or anything, so all fun and love and war. Let's not do that road. We'll let Ben come back down and roll that one. Yeah, I mean, if you want it to be 7 AM your time, jump in Discord and watch it together. Have a chat. Do it in a public chat and have a watch party. You're in Chinook. Oh no, you didn't count you. What have we got? A little bit there we missed. We'll pick that up in a second. Bingo, bingo. I missed a whole lot down there too, going around the corner, or is that just a visual issue? Oh, goodness. Flicks up the path for just a second and you think you've grabbed it, but no. FSG is your favourite sim guy, no offence. None taken, he's my favourite too, John. Does that mean AG stands for also great? Should we roll with that? And no, let's not start making up names using acronyms. That works. Nice. We'll go with that. I'll take that. Right, what do we got? A little bit to do there. Dinner's ready. Enjoy, Mark. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. I feel like I've missed you the last couple of Wednesdays. So. Anyhow, good to see you, buddy. Okay, chat with you again soon. Alright, Tahian, that's one done. Those two to do, and that one to do. Oh no, that's not going to need doing. So those two to do, and then we can go and combine for a little bit. Is that us going? There's too many. Good. Oh, I should fold this, but I'm going to gamble with being able to. Oh, this is I didn't expect a mail van to come. We're going to run down the road with it out. Look, the bus just went straight through that pedestrian too. Favorite Northern Hemisphere creator. Note he's not saying his favourite Southern Hemisphere one is FSG. He's probably found someone else. Moved on. You. True. True. Very cool. Why American content creators seem so ground up, as in their personalities, John? It's a funny one, right? I think it's just a, not a societal thing, it's just a, I don't know, cultural thing maybe. You've had some good ideas though, Bo. I think add a few years of age and they might chill out a little bit too, John. Rusty's very chill. Older. Tell you what, I can't fault their energy. Both in stream and in real life, John. Old fella struggles to keep up. Alright. Zoom zoom. Oh, absolutely, FSG. Absolutely. Proper gentleman. There we go. Right, last one. Ben's just grafting away. Yeah, I know. I don't just. He's just doing his work. This is his map. He's taking big responsibility for this one. Taking a bit of a lead on it, which is good. Nice to have people like that. Ooh, I knew that was going to happen. Speaking of crashing, John, I blame the lag. So I think we can finally, the last little bit, grab a combine and go and harvest a field. We've got some oats to do. I find Hanson's already started. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh my goodness. Isn't it funny? I drove the telehandler before with 9 frames per second because I changed camera view and I didn't crash once doing that. You give me this and I'm all over the place. What's that? You should have run outside this morning. I hope not. No, it must have been Cardo. Right, combine. Where is it? There it is. I saw it. There we go. Found it. My engine start button. Oh. For whatever reason, I could not for the life of me figure out which button to press to start things. Right, we are here and we're going there. So up, right, and then turn right down one of those. Gotcha. You know, yours are bossing. Mine came about 3 weeks ago. He's got a line of slave labour up to get them all packaged. I did ask him last week about them. Say they were being made. Remember exactly. I'll let the man answer that question. Oh, there we go. Nice, into production yesterday. So that's our target field over there. I can just see it. I don't know where that car is. Child work, yeah, yep. Yeah, they've got to pay their way some way. Somehow, don't they? Right. That comes off there. Right, let's get this done. A little bit of time, unfold that, and see how far we can get this done. Look. Contracts, so we don't need to worry about the straw. Not a very big field. Probably just about to get this done. Thank you everyone for joining this evening, this morning, this afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. If you haven't already hit the thumbs up button, please, if you're enjoying things, make sure you do, it just helps the channel out. And if you're new here, if you've come across from Farmer Cop's stream and joined there with that raid, and if you're not already subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you wanted to see more content from me, to hit that subscribe button. It'd be awesome. Alright, not going to take us too long at all. Kind of thing you don't think, you forget after you go to another map that's got big fields, the Calmstons, the Missouri River bottoms, those kind of fields. I forget that these aren't actually that big. You know, these ones up here are probably the biggest. Doesn't take too long to do them. Oh, are we going to start getting snow? The snow's starting to come down, it is too. Oh no, it's starting to snow. Someone's in trouble, I can hear sirens. Got canola to harvest. Have fun, Bo. Enjoy it. See you again soon, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Funny, I think one of the first... What was the first thing FSGO I did on multiplayer was harvest sugar beets in that field with the Amity feed equipment. Right in there. Again, felt like a big field at the time. Not so much now. One lap, 1/5 of the field done. G'day Stuart, good morning mate. Welcome along. There we go. Stop there. Don't go around the corner. Another lap. I was thought we might have had more headlands by default, but it just defaulted to just a single headland. That's alright. Just manually reckless around here. Hey Scotch Monkey, how you doing? Great to see you, mate. Harvesting oats in the snow. I mean, who doesn't harvest oats in the snow? This is but a minor inconvenience. I'm doing alright, mate. Doing alright. Starting to cool down a little bit here. Well, it's been warm the last couple of days, but it certainly feels like we're out of summer now and heading well into autumn, which is nice. Not gonna complain. Means we're getting closer to summer again. How's things with you, mate? Keeping out of trouble? Turn lines off. Go for 2 and turn lines off. Warming up for spring, but March is a pain. What's that with snow melt and all of that sort of things? A bit slushy, mushy. I've been sort of following all the usual YouTube farmers and seeing what's happening in their worlds. Getting busy time of the year. What are we? 40, almost half done. 2 headlands. Under a random row in here. Actually weird. The rows were funny. Were they at a funny angle on this? Yeah, they're at a funny angle because they go across the top. Okay. That's why it was turning tight like it was. Small fields make it go fast. They certainly do. That's alright, it's a contract. It's a contract. Turn around or back up? I think we'll back up for this little section here. Tap that off. Got half a dozen passes. Almost get it done in time. Who's on the multiplayer with me? I've got Hanson and Ben just helping me out at the moment. Squatch and Tate here. So just some regulars from my community. Help out most times we're on the server. Or on any of the servers, to be honest. But ours, yeah, open to anyone. Anyone can join. This is going to be the last thing we're going to do. I want to go and have some breakfast. For me. Thought of who could own the most acres. Not on this one. Nah, this is a this is one we're just doing as a community farm, and we're just trying to buy as much of the map as we can. So it's been a bit slow burner as other servers have come out, but we've got Missouri River Bottom. New Frontier is sort of a build your own farm, and there's four or so farms on that one. So Henson is going down the other end. Wait for us for our next bus. So. Who can own the most acres is a challenge. Could be. Could be. Looking forward to seeing some big maps coming out. Squatch, be good. Any Lego projects at the moment? I've still got to finish the telehandler boast, and I've been meaning to actually get in touch with the supplier and say that the battery pack didn't work and I need a replacement, but haven't got that yet. I actually sat down watching the Formula 1 last weekend, the Australian Grand Prix, and had come here. Built a couple of the Speed Champions cars. I've got a couple more of those to do. And yeah, then I've got the Class Dominator to build. Just gotta figure out when to do that. Be up for that big age. Oh, I'm gonna sit down there. Good girl. You tuck it out already. One, two, three, four. Here we go. Alex got a pup. I did get a pup, Scott. How you doing, mate? I'll see if she'll hop up. Got a little Schnauzer Poodle cross, though she's a schnoodle, called Stella. Get her about 3 weeks now. Come here. There she is. There's our little Stella. Hey. Can you see? She's very good. Yeah. You're quieting down a little bit now. Is it time to have a snooze? Is it time to have a snooze? She's not interested in biting. At the moment, she must be getting tired. Oh, there's a big yawn, isn't it? It's a big yawn. Okay. Rated you around enough today, eh? Oh, but I don't want to be put down. Snow's coming in thick and fast now. It's a race to get this finished. Good girl. She is almost 3 months old. She's born on the 1st of January. Easy one to remember. Just like at 11 or 12 weeks. She's very cute. And she's reasonably well behaved. She's just a little one. Yep. All that crying and whining tires pups out. That's right. And she'll perk up in a little bit. Then she'll be very good at sleeping at nights. It is snowing, Mark. It is. Does that happen if you've got snow on? I don't know. Probably find we're going to fail our contract or something then, are we? That's alright. We'll just cancel it if that's the case. I don't think it warns you now. Probably not. Yeah, well. We fail a contract, we fail a contract. I would have thought though, we're, what, 70, we haven't delivered any yet, so we might be right, we'll see. Where's it getting delivered to? Over there. We'll let Hanson deliver it and make sure we get it done. Dev control the last bit in. Shh. Good old Davey. To be honest, Mark, I'd completely forgot about the fact that snow reduces yield. It's a secret. Okay. Yeah, we'll sort it out. We've probably got a ton of oats sitting in here somewhere. I actually don't have any in storage. Alright, there we go. Done. Alright, let's go and get this all back over to the yard. Mark things up for the day. I told him everything he knows. I like the puddles. Puddles look good too, don't they? Very nice. Right. I was going to say, what's going on here? The concrete mix is stuck. Not coming. Yeah, Beacons on, be nice and safe on the road, I don't want to get told off. Go. Get to. Let's wait and see what happens here when Hanson turns that in. Kind of want to keep an eye on where he's at. We're going to beat us. That was dinner, Mark. You've obviously finished. You're back. The other thing with the puppy, she is so stealth. She'll be under your feet in no time, and I'm really nervous that I'm going to roll my chair over her at some stage. Right. There you go. Park that up there, turn those off, turn that all off. Jump out of there. See if we can race over here. There we go, just in time. I feel like he was trying to run. Did Hanson aim at me then? I reckon he tried to run me over. Let's see. Let's see if we complete that contract or not. Otherwise I'll be exiting the game very quickly. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we're going to. Oh no. Still got some in there, is there? Ah, there we go. 1800 litres extra. Alright. Yeah. The Hanson was being smart there. So we didn't use it all. Got to keep some. Right. Contract done. Can't stand animals under your feet not knowing. Oh, she's so stealthy. At night she'll be sleeping in her bed next to me, and then I'll look and she'll be gone and just completely moved. I've been taking her to work as well a couple of days of the week, and she does exactly the same thing at work. She'll be under your feet and then she's gone, and you're kind of like, where's she gone? Where'd she go? Right, there we go. Goats. Some rice growing out here too. Is it flooding? It's got water in it. Good as gold. Alright, well there we go. I think that is going to be us done for today. It was good to be back on the server, good to be back on the map. It does remind me of how nice this map is visually. It's, I think Giants did a nice job on this one. So there we go. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you very much Farmer Cop for the raid halfway through. It was nice to bring some of your viewers over here. Thank you everyone who hung out and stayed after that. Everyone else, thanks for joining. Pleasure to have you here as always. Should be back to normal on Wednesday night. And yeah, just keep things ticking over for the next few days. But yeah, anyhow, you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Go Liam Lawson. Let's see if we can make up some places in the Grand Prix a little bit later on. And yeah, that's about all I've got to say. Have fun, take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.